and welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick, with the City of Hampton's Communications and Marketing Department. And today we're going to talk about Neighborhood Night Out. And I'm going to leave it to our guest, Eboni Davis, to talk about what that is.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Neighborhood Night Out is Coliseum Central's one of our signature events, Coliseum Central being that business improvement district kind of at I-64 Mercury Boulevard.
Kind of 80% of the retail sales in Hampton. Or maybe more, I forget the exact number, but really the retail hub.
It is.
Business hub almost.
And it's one of our signature events. It's a health and safety fair, and it's geared towards children and their families. We have it every year. I believe that this is the 9th year. And we have businesses throughout the district attend and provide information to those families about their well-being, health, and safety.
That's a broad area.
It really, really is. We generally have probably between 20 and 30 businesses, and some of the examples of things that they do is they'll provide free vision screenings, they'll do blood pressure checks, they'll tell you things about directives in the event of an emergency, just all kinds of things. We have people that banks that come in and talk about identity theft. So
Such
it really
an important
is.
topic these
It definitely
days.
is.
People worry. So when you say it's an event for families, you don't just mean children, you mean really everyone, because
Everybody.
blood pressure and identity theft, all those things affect adults. And I think sometimes particularly the older adults feel more vulnerable.
That is
to things
definitely
like that.
true. The reason why we sometimes say children is because in addition to all of the fun information that we have, that definitely affects the whole family from the grandparents on down. But we have things like inflatables for the kids. This year we're going to have a DJ, we're going to have 2 face painters, and so we definitely have that fun twist on it for things that the kids will absolutely enjoy.
And that helps bring people in.
It definitely
Like if you tell
does.
people, oh, I have lots of information for you, they're too busy, or they're like, I don't want to, go through all that. But if you present it in that fun, interactive,
And it's almost like a
kind of
fair.
sneak it in.
Yeah, it's almost like it used to be tied to National Night Out, which is an event that goes on throughout the country. That's a way to bring communities together.
Brings community and talks about crime watch and leaving your lights on and looking out for your neighbors.
Absolutely, and it used to be tied to that day, which is a day in August. We have since changed that because the summers here are just a little bit too hot and it's a little bit
And
not
too
safe
busy
and too busy. There's so much going on. And so once school starts up and the weather cools down a little bit, that's why we call it Neighborhood Night Out. And you're absolutely right. There's just a fun little twist on it. It's kind of like a carnival atmosphere, and it's just fun for the whole family.
But after school starts too, that's one of those times when you sometimes begin to think about some of these issues a little bit more. You worry about the safety of your children, maybe,
Absolutely.
to or from the bus if they're old enough to be doing that themselves. And vision screenings, a lot of I know the reason I got glasses was my teacher said, you did it right, but you didn't copy it down right from the board. You obviously can't see, you're squinting.
Right.
So a lot of those things come up in September as kids begin to go back to school.
It's true, and one of the things that we've been really fortunate to have every year that I've been there, probably since the inception of this event, Hampton Sheriff's comes out every year and they provide free child identification kits. So they will fingerprint and photograph your child for you and then give you that information on a disc so that, heaven forbid, something happened to your child, you have that information to provide with the authorities.
And that's important to have,
really
and to
is.
keep those updated records. And nobody wants to do it.
No.
You look at it and you think it's, like it'll jinx me if I do it, or
Right.
I don't even want to think about it,
Right.
so therefore I'm not prepared. But being prepared is always a good thing, and you hope you don't ever need it.
Well, and it's true, and it's also one of those things, even people who know proactively this is something I need to do, we're all so busy, who has time to go down to the police division or the sheriff's office to do that? If you're already walking around an area and it's being provided free of charge, why not?
Yeah.
And they're always really good about, the lines are a little bit longer, but they're always really good about processing everyone quickly.
That helps. And, there's other kids there, and the kids can run around a little bit while maybe mom stands in line, mom or
It's
dad
true.
stands in line.
And then text the kids and come back, it's our turn. We have Centera Careplex is our gold sponsor this year, and they're going to have a 20 by 20 tent out there, and they're going to be doing all kinds of screenings for people. So that's wonderful. Centera Careplex is a really good partner, not just in the community, but also with Coliseum Central for this event.
And they're right on the edge of Coliseum Central.
They
Like
are.
sometimes you forget about it because from the retail district, you can't quite see it. But where the boundaries are, they're there, and they're an important player in Hampton. I mean, it is. We are very lucky to have that resource here.
Right, and they continue to expand. They are a world-class facility, and even when we have humongous events, they're always involved, not just with Coliseum Central, but at the Hampton Coliseum. They're always there, providing emergency services as well as your typical preventative health services.
So, Eboni, what is the date for National Nite Out?
It's going to be September the 14th,
okay,
from 3 to 6 p.m. That's a Saturday. And it will take place in Peninsula Town Center behind Outback Steakhouse.
All right, so
we're going to
really
be at
in
Mercury
that open
Boulevard
parking lot area,
Exactly.
and right along Mercury and Coliseum.
Yes.
Right,
and so we'll be very visible. You can't miss us.
If you forget about it, chances are you'll drive past it.
And you'll see it.
We all drive
Absolutely.
Mercury Boulevard.
Absolutely.
And it's free. People don't need to bring anything, just wander through.
It's free and it's open to the public. It's also free for our vendors to participate in as well. The goal is just to provide information and to just provide a safe, fun day for everyone.
So why does Coliseum Central, and I'm going to use the term BID, but I don't like acronyms, so I'm going to explain it to people. It's the Business Improvement District.
Yes.
Why is it important to your organization to sponsor this?
Well, we definitely feel as though it's important to give back to the community, and we definitely want to remind people of the broad range of services that we can provide. Each of the businesses that participate in Neighborhood Nite Out are a part of the BID, or the Business Improvement District, and so when you have Centera Careplex, when you have optical businesses, when you have banks that are telling you about all of these things, it's just a great service to provide to the community.
And it's a nice change for that group, because a lot of times you are very retail focused, and it is really the core of Hampton's retail, but there are law offices and banks and other organizations there too that have a lot to offer in terms of services. Okay. And how many years have you all been doing this?
I believe that this will be the 9th year.
Wow, that's a great service to the community.
Yeah, it's one of our signature events. We absolutely love it. It's, like I said, it's just going to be so much fun. It's going to be a great day.
And it's nice because it sort of piggybacks on, the last event that it wasn't you, that somebody was in here promoting, was the military child event. And so I think one of the things that you see, this theme is supporting families, supporting children, and the business community kind of rallying around that effort.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you. I look forward to seeing you, and I look forward to seeing some of you out there for National Nite Out for health screenings and safety information and a lot of other fun things wrapped around that. Thank you.